guys, good afternoon. Here is some extra practice on adding and subtracting mixed numbers if you would like it. So go ahead and copy down on your paper 2 3/4 plus 3 2/5. Now the first thing that we have to do is find a common denominator. So this is going to become with a denominator of 20. So it's going to be 2 3/4, and we're going to set that equal to a denominator of 20. So we're going to go ahead and do times 5 here and times 5 here. And so that's going to become 2 15/20 plus, and then let's go ahead and do this guy over here, 3 2/5, and we're going to go ahead and set this equal to 20 over here. So that's going to be times 4 times 4. So that's going to be 3 8/20. So 3 8/20. So now we have our whole numbers. We have 3 plus 2 is going to be 5 over here. And then we have our fractions, which is going to be 8 plus 15. So 8 plus 15 is going to be 23. And then we keep our denominator the same, and so that 20 just comes over here. So 5 23/20. But we have an improper fraction, so we need to take this piece of the 23/20 part of the mixed number and turn that into a mixed number and add it together. So 5 23/20 is where we are. We're going to go to, over here, we're going to write 5 23/20. So now we have to go ahead and regroup this. So 23/20 is going to be written with a division box like this. That 23 comes under here. So 20 is going to go into 23 one time. And then we're going to have 3/20 up here. So now we have to take our 1 3/20 and our 5 and bring those together. So that's going to become 6 3/20. Okay, so now I'm going to give one to you to try on your own. So 5 7/12 plus 1 3/4. So copy that down on your paper, and I want you to pause this and solve it, and then hit play and check your work. Okay, so our common denominator here is going to be 12, so we don't need to do anything to the 5 7/12. So we're going to go ahead and leave that alone. And over here, this 1 3/4 is going to become 3 times 3. It's going to be 1 9/12. So let's go ahead and rewrite that part. 1 9/12 plus 5 7/12. So then if we add those together, these whole numbers are going to bring it to 6. And then our 7 plus 9 is going to be 16. And then we have 12 for our denominator. But we have 16/12 here. So we need to turn that into a mixed number and then add that together or regroup that with the 6. So 6 16/12 is going to be, we need to draw a division box. We're going to be just figuring this out and leaving that 6 alone for a second. So 12 is going to go into 16 one time. And then we'll be left over with 4. So it's 1 4/12 right there. Okay, so 1 4/12. Add together that 6 and that 1 over here. So it's going to be 7. And we can go ahead and leave our 4/12 alone and just bring that over. So it's going to be 4/12. And then can we simplify that 4/12? Yes, we can. So that is going to become 7. And divided by 4, divided by 4, that's going to become 1/3. So 7 1/3 is going to be our final answer.